Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of East Vineland. Guys, I had to trade in the weeder because the weeds that we're getting on our cornfield here, I thought were growth stage 1, but apparently they're growth stage 2, and I didn't know the weeds had growth stages, but they do. And the weeder didn't work, so we had to get this, which is a hoe, and you can see it's got little teeth back there, and it basically pulls out the big tall weeds. So I didn't want to go with the herbicide, as we've mentioned a couple times. So this was what we needed to do. So we lost, there's a $20,000 difference between the two. Actually, there's like $28,000 difference between the two. So this one costs a little bit more, but if we ever miss day 1 of weeds and we go into day 2 of weeds, we should be okay. So that's what I've been doing this morning. Oh, I see one. So we got this. I just got done taking over about 16,000 liters of potatoes. Now our potato field over there has 1 more day left on it, so we're gonna have to rent. Make sure I get that weed right there. Yeah, got it. We're gonna have to rent some kind of a harvester. I don't know what we're gonna do. If we're just gonna get the one that attaches to the front of this that picks like 5 or 6 rows at a time, and we could pretty much leave them on the ground if we wanted to, and then pick them up with there's another machine that picks up root crops off the ground. That's just a lot of leasing. I'm imagining that by the time I would lease the item that is used for tractors to do potatoes, I could probably just lease the entire potato harvester, the monster machine, for probably the same cost. We'll have to see though, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be what it is. So I'm doing this. There are a couple harvest contracts. There's actually a really big one. It's a $16,000 harvest contract that's available right now, and it's for oats. I do need to get some seed or some grain in our seed production, but since we don't have anything right now that I'm going to be planting, and my machine, our planter, is full of seed, I don't think I'm going to worry about that right now. I have put all our fertilizer into the one building that produces the dirt that we need, and then I need to actually buy dirt, the fertilized dirt, because I have the one manufacturing plant at priority 10. I guess I could change them both to priority 5, and that would probably like do 50-50. I imagine that we could probably do it that way. I'll have to see. But 2 of these buildings require the same product, so I only have it going to the one, so the one is low, so we need to fix that. And then we do have product to sell to the store. I forgot to grab it this morning, so luckily we still have product in there. So what I'm probably going to do here is we'll call in and see if we can get a worker to come over here and do some of this for us. I'll hire a college student or something to come and weed our corn. It's not really that important to do. I mean, I shouldn't say that. It is important to weed your field for the production rate, or the yield rate, but you gotta remember, we're not doing corn for the yield this year. We're strictly doing this for the chaff, and so I'm not really worried about the weeds, but they are a nuisance. They are kind of ugly, and if you don't get them when they're small, they get really tall. And if you remember, our neighbor's lot was all weeds, and it was kind of ugly, so I didn't want that to be. I want to keep our farms pretty nice. And we had Samuel come over this morning. He visited and wanted to check up on us and see how things were going. He's got an idea for a restaurant, so that might be in our future. We got to find a lot to put it on. I haven't seen any lots come online recently. It seems like the housing market right now is kind of slow, and I am not going to be using any of my properties for it. So we might have to talk to our neighbor across the street and see if he's still interested. We talked to him last year, but he just kind of blew it off. But he said that he wanted to build a house. So if we got his property, we could definitely put a restaurant over there. Although this would be an odd place to put the restaurant, like right across the street from the production facility. It would save us on trip fees, but just, I don't know. This road is all farmland, so all the restaurants and commercial stuff is down in the middle of town. So yeah, let me get somebody. Let me call somebody and see if they'll jump in here for us, and then I'll meet you over at the production warehouse, and we'll see how much we got to get sold. All right, so we're in our production facility. We'll pull this across here and put them in the back of the van. We'll get this stuff sold. We did go ahead and we had that, I think it was like 27,000 liters of soybean in our silo that we've been waiting until June to sell. We did go ahead and sell that. So here is all of this product. I don't think, yeah, it's only got 820 liters to output. So we'll go ahead, let's back this up to the facility, and we'll get one of the employees to come out and grab it for us, and then we automatically get paid by Samuel for the retail price of it, so hopefully it's a good one. I think last time we did 3 pallets, it was close to 80 grand. 81,000, so plus the 7,000 bonus, so we got $88,000. That's not bad. I would love if we have enough to sell our silage. We still have all our silage over there we need to sell. I would love, let's look at our banking report real quick. Actually, you know what? Is there any tractors? No, there's not. Our banking, I would love to, we have $450,000 loan. We could pay off, basically, if we could get to 400,000, we could almost pay this all off and then retake this back out and buy us a harvester maybe, or purchase the product, or purchase the field that's over beside us. I don't think I can load this in there. I don't believe, no, I can't. So actually it did work, didn't it? All right, cool. Well, just stick them in there then. We'll just throw them in there. This is one of the weird things about these baskets. They sometimes get, because it's the waste product, they kind of get stuck in the baskets, but we do seem to have quite a bit here this time. So this is all the trimmed. I have one guy in town that buys all this, so I don't know what he's doing with it. We don't ask. We sell to make people happy. And yeah, like this one here is kind of stuck, so we gotta, like, it can be a little wet when it comes out, so we just put it in there. All right, we got it all in there. Let's go ahead and shut the door. It's a little windy today, and we will go and put this at the store. Forgot to shut the side door. So we'll get this put in there, and then so yeah, we got a kid out there doing the weeds, I think. Did he leave? Still working for us? It looks like he's stuck down there. I'll have to find out what's going on. He might have went to lunch. Actually, it's still breakfast time, so I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, I got a text from him that says he's finished working. I have no idea what's going on, so I'll have to go check on what's going on over there. So we're going to take this over here, and let's put this in the shop and see what we get for this. So that was quite a bit of waste that came out of there. All right, so about $23,000 worth. So all in all, we got over $100,000 again off of our sales. Just imagine if this was ours and we could mark it up. That'd be fantastic. All right. So yeah, I would like to, and you might be thinking, well, what's the difference if you just go ahead and buy it rather than paying off the loan and then taking another loan out? Is I don't have all the money right now. So if I just put this towards our loan goes down, and then I can go to the bank and say, hey, we're buying something. So jump in here. It looks like he took off for the day. So I'll guess I'll go and finish this for him. Let's put this back down. So yeah, I think we're going to have, I think this will be ready for forage in the month of September, I believe. But I think tomorrow we'll go ahead and get the potatoes harvested. That will allow us to get quite a bit of materials. I'll show you, take you over to the refinery, and I'll show you what's going on over there. It's pretty interesting. It might give us a little boost on what we might end up doing with our farm. So I couldn't decide whether or not we wanted to do cows or pigs. Now, if we did cows, there's an interesting thing that we could do with the cows and the milk. There's actually a milk product that we can produce using our plants over there. If we did pigs, then we basically get free digestate that can be used to fertilize the fields, and it's just a matter of what do we want to plant on our fields. Now, we could just continue doing silage and use that as our main crop for a while until we get money, because the reason I'm doing silage is because it's an easy product to make money off of up front. Now, it's not something that, and some people do it for a living, I guess, but because properties are so expensive here in New Jersey, I needed to find something that would give us some cash pretty quickly. And yeah, we have a loan, but that loan is going to be beneficial for us. We'll get way more than the $400,000 back once we get the silage done. So that's why I wanted to do that. And I would like to just try to take over this whole entire corner over here. There's 2 houses up there in the northwest that we need to go and talk to and see if we can buy them out. It's kind of hard to do with people sometimes, letting them know that, you know, you have a farmer that would like to basically kick them out of their house, but we're not kicking them out. We're giving them an option. And if it doesn't work, we'll just let Samuel know and he'll take care of it for us. And yeah, I'd like to go and get this whole corner done and just do some massive farming, like a full-blown soybean farm, full-blown corn farm, just something fun. And I'd really like to get back into animals. I had a really nice time with animals over in Middleburg. We did mostly sheep. We did have cows, but I think that there's an opportunity here to do a pretty large cow husbandry or a pretty large pig. So I'm going to get this done. I'll bring you back and we'll see where we're at. Alright guys, what I wanted to show you over here at the refinery is something that I wasn't really paying attention to when we first bought this. Excuse the rain and the noise. If we go in here though, you'll see that we've been producing diesel. Now I've went ahead and used the diesel and put it in one of the production plants, but we're also producing methane, which we can sell. We're also producing compost and pig food. Now I haven't found a place that buys the pig food, but the compost is 100,000 liters. If we go on the market and look at what compost is selling for, go down here. This will show that compost is actually selling for a pretty good price. Let's find it real quick. I know it's on here. I saw it the other day. Right here. Compost. $1,300. And we have over 100,000 liters. So that's 130 grand right there. That would put us close to 500 grand if we came back and got the compost and sold it. I think that's what we'll do. And I'm going to take this, though, over here to the BGA and get it sold. I just bought one of these big bags that can hold all our product, so we'll just take this over there. I'm not even going to put it on the truck. We'll just drive. So yeah, if we could get that amount of money, I would almost be tempted. I mean, we're kind of, man, what the frick did I just hit? Probably an animal. I'd be tempted to buy another property. I'm really into, I told you earlier in the season that I really wanted to go full-blown on. I think I got this thing on the ground. I think that's what the issue is. All right, that's going to dump in there. That's just going to give us money. Dump's pretty slow, but we'll watch it go up. But we'll talk. So if we go in here and look at the properties that we can actually buy, go into here. So this one here is 440. We could get this one here pretty quickly. This one here is 800. That's going to be a while. These are the houses that we would need to buy out. As far as the restaurant business, though, maybe this property here we could buy out. I don't have any other properties that I see. I mean, there's this one here. This is the restaurant, so we could technically buy one of these properties down here. There is a property that's over here that's for 68 that we could build the new restaurant on. That doesn't have a house on it. So yeah, there's a couple things, but this is, I'll show you what Samuel sent me, and this is kind of what he's wanting to do. So he wants to put in a grocery store, basically. So it's called the Honey Club. So that's what he wants to do. We'd have to get honey first, but it actually uses our waste product to produce something good. So that's one thing that he wants us to look at. And then he also wants us to look at, let's see here, Starbuds was the other one that he wants us to look at. So that's a restaurant there. But this requires the milk product that we don't have. It also requires sugar, which wouldn't be a problem. We could do sugar and the chocolate. So, and these products here sell for quite a bit. So we just got 42,000 out of that, so that's pretty good. I think we've overdone the silage on the market. I was thinking we'd get more than that, but we'll go get the compost and get it sold. And then that's that'll be close to $130,000. So that put us at 530. We could pay off our loan and still have close to 100 grand. Might do that. Then we'd be completely debt free and have money. And if we needed to borrow more, we could, if we needed to. But let's go ahead and see if we can fill this. Now this is filling this pretty quickly. So I'll take this over to the store. We have to mark it over here at the lumber yard that we can sell this to. So it's 116,000 liters. So, and I don't know what we could use the compost for. I asked the tractor shop if there's any machines that use the compost that we could use it on a field, and they don't have any on order, so we'll just use it as a waste product that we can sell. Seems like we have quite a few of those. Now they are talking about bringing into the shop a demo of some hoses that we can supposedly use to spread fertilizer on the fields. So it'd be interesting to see. It'll be a couple weeks though before that gets released at the store. All right, that was way more than what I thought. 160,000 plus nearly $15,000 for our environmental tax subsidy. So yeah, that puts us at roughly, what is it? Where are we at? 582. Now our loan is 450, so that would still give us $130,000 in cash, which means that we could technically buy our neighbor's property across the street. That would be an ideal situation. I think that's what we're going to do, guys. I think it's time that we don't have a loan, that we go debt free, and make an investment in ourselves. So I think that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to park this over here real quick. We still have 300,000 liters of silage to put in here. So I'm just going to park this right here. And then we'll just set this right here on the ground. Like there. And we'll just leave this parked here. It's raining. How does it still say compost though? Shouldn't. Can we get anything out of that? Why is it showing pig food now? Alright, we're gonna sell the pig food. I didn't know we could sell pig food. It's not listed on the market, so I brought it over here to find out if it would buy it. It is buying it at an unbelievable price. So I will let you see what we end up getting out of this. Looks like we're getting somewhere around $2,000. Like we have 90,000. Yeah, it's way over that. All right, we got $229,000 plus $21,000. So if we did that divided by 90, so that's about $2,500 per thousand. Whew. Whew. $833,000, guys. This has become an amazing episode. So now I can go and set this back, and we can get. Let's go ahead and close this. We can go put this back and get the. Oh my God! You guys did not see that. We'll put this where the silage is, so we can get the rest of the silage. But what I was saying is that the silage still has about 300,000 liters in it, and that is about. That's about. Let's see, about 90 grand worth of silage. So, what we were going to do before we got interrupted by an unexpected pig food supply coming out of our silage bin. I think we can set this here. So yeah, I'm just going to park that right there. having a little bit of problems with it, so we'll get it figured out. So yeah, let's go ahead and since we did get that, let's go ahead and go in here and let's pay off our loan. So we'll pay off all of it. We still should have quite a bit of money. We might even have enough money. Looks like we're going to have close to 300,000 left. Wow, $383,000. And that's amazing because we still have all of that to sell. And we'll probably have another batch of product to sell too. Let's get in here and turn our truck off so we don't run out of gas. And by the time we pick the potatoes and put them in there, we're going to have another refill of the compost and the pig food. It still shows that we have soybeans in here. I don't know where the soybeans are coming from. So, but yeah, guys, that's been a great episode. So I will take care of a few paperwork. We got to document all our funds for the IRS. And I will see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Make sure you click the like button, the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.